Do you need some motivation in your life? How about a little bit of inspiration to get you there? Are you chasing dreams, goals, and aspirations to finally achieve greatness in everything that you do? If so, it is time for you, my friend, to wake up wild. It is Monday morning, February the 15th, 2021. It's 8 a.m. here on the East Coast. That can only mean one thing. It is time for me and you to wake up wild.
Yeah.
Presented by your friends, We're glad to be with you on this Monday morning. Again, to get your day, get your week, get whatever it is that you are trying to start. Get it kicked off, get it moving.
It is the start of a week, though.
There's no doubt about it, man. That's why we do this on Monday. But to get you going in the right direction, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve in life, whatever it is you're trying to be, whatever goals, dreams, and aspirations that you are chasing, we are here to help you along the way. We're here to push you on. We're here to cheer you on. We're here to support you again in achieving greatness in your life. You may be starting today. You may have started back at the beginning of the year. You may have started 10 years ago on your journey. But this is what we know. Every single day of our life is an opportunity for us to get closer to success, for us to prosper in our life better than we have ever before. Now is the time for us to do that. Here's what we're going to be talking to you about today. Speaking of prospering, we're going to be talking about how to prepare yourself to prosper with 4 success habits that you need to put in play in your life. Today is the day that every single one of us that watch this video, that participate on this show, today's the day we start our journey to prospering, to greatness, to doing what we need to do. It's all going to start right here and right now, and you are in the right place. Let us say a few things to you before we get going today and giving you these 4 success tips, all right? We want you guys to help us out today. When you come on the show, give us a shout out. Let us know you're here. Communicate with us. Talk with us. Let us know how you are. Say good morning to us. If you're a first-time viewer, you are more than welcome to tell us where you are watching from. If you've watched us all 62 times, you can tell us where you're watching from also. We would love for you to do that. Facebook likes it when we get comments. So we need you guys to help us out today in commenting on the video.
We like to get comments too.
In addition to, I agree, man. We like it when people talk back to us.
You got to read them.
In addition to, you can get them again. All right, 62 shows now, all right? But in addition to commenting, there's 3 things that we need to do. There's 3 big things that we need you to do.
Yeah.
And those are what? Yeah. Let me get my phone so I can monitor these comments.
So
and you go with it.
We want you guys to do us, as we always ask you to do. And if you're commenting, Nicole tells us, is somebody commenting right now, Nicole? Just making sure I can't see any comments.
We're going with it.
So, but anyways, we're asking you to like, share, invite. That's what we want you to do. Like the video, share the video, invite people to come watch the video with you through Messenger, which I know Charlie Grooms is doing because he just invited me to come watch with him.
Man.
So Charlie, I will join you this morning and watch this wonderful show with you this morning. So like, share, invite. We would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it if you do that. And again, if you're new, old, watched
somewhere in between.
Watched anywhere in between, yeah. So comment. That would be a good thing. That way Mike can give you a shout out. We'll start a conversation with you.
We will do that. Here's what we're talking about today. Preparing yourself to prosper. There's 4 success habits that we're going to give to you today. All right. Now, a habit's a good thing to have if it's a good habit. All right.
Oh yeah.
But usually when you talk about prospering and greatness and all those kind of things, a lot of times we have bad habits that are in our life that are in our way of being what we can be. These are going to be success habits for you, all right? We ain't giving no bad habits. We ain't talking about nothing bad. There's no negativity going to be spewed here today. We're talking about prospering. Here's what we know. Every single person on the entire planet, you have the God-given ability to prosper, all right? To be successful in whatever it is that you're going after. You have the right and you have the ability within you. But sometimes we've got all the pieces, we just got them in the wrong place.
Right.
And when we get the right pieces in the right place, look out, because here we go. We go on our journey, we do our thing. We're going to give you 4 of those pieces, those success habit pieces to put in the right place today to get us rolling. Let's see who's here. All right, here we go. So we got Nicole saying good morning. We got Grandma Rose saying hi, guys. Dad saying good morning. Christy Gallagher says hello. John Thornton says good morning. Joanne Elaine Simpkins says, yes, thanks for sharing this. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Joanne, Charlie Grooms, good morning. Jim Stacy Paps, maybe. Good morning to you. Amy Hoover down in Florida. Good morning to you. Sabrina Bowens, good morning to you. Snowing from Kentucky, says Grandma Rose. So she is snowing. It is snowing.
I was kind of hoping we was going to get a little snow.
Ain't going to get it. We don't ever get no snow here in East Tennessee, but that's just what it is. That gives us more time to prosper, to have more success. All right. So here's what we know about success. All right. Let's take a look at this and look at it. We're going to roll with this, man. I think this is going to be a good show. Who don't want to prosper?
Right.
I mean, you got to ask yourself that.
Right.
Who don't want to prosper? I think all of us in whatever we do, whatever that greatness is that we're chasing in our life, I think we all would probably say, sign me up for prospering when I do those kind of things. All right. But here's what we know about success. Here's what success is. It means having the courage, the determination, the will to become the person that you were meant to be. Right. It's different for every single one of us. But how many times do you think that we look at success and say, that's success, and because I can't do that
same thing,
I can't be successful? See, that's a big lie. That's a big old lie that a lot of times we tell ourselves. Success is being the person that we believe we're meant to be. All right, being what we can do, doing the work that we can do. Look, if you can't do something, that does not mean you're not successful, because there's something you can do that you can be successful at it. We're not standing here today telling you that you don't need to push yourself. You don't need to try. You don't need to go. You don't need to stretch your limits to, again, exceed maybe even your own expectations, but to be real with it, okay? If I wanted to compare myself with some kind of athlete, if I wanted to say I'm not successful unless I can outrun Usain Bolt in 100 meters, I'll never be successful. He's the greatest in the whole entire world ever been. So I can't even compare myself there. But success to me right now could be literally just running 100 meters. You know what I'm saying? And so we got to look at that and say, that's what we're talking about today. It means having the courage, the determination, the willpower to become the person that you believe you were meant to be. That's all up to you. Here's where we're going today. Prepare yourself. We're talking about how to prepare ourselves to prosper with these 4 success habits. I think I need to give this to you. Yeah, because I just feel like you're just standing there right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I think you're the comment man.
I got 2 things here.
You don't? Can you see them on it?
No.
Well, use my phone. Put your iPad down. Okay. And then you got it. So you see what I'm saying? Okay. That way you got it, man. I just feel like I'm talking all the time, and you're just over there standing there. You're the comment man. I can't take your job from you. You're the comment guy. Give us some comments.
Well, I think you're caught up. Did you say Sabrina was the last one?
Sabrina's here. Yeah, okay. I believe I said she was
That's
here.
The last person who said it.
I got to use my hand.
Unless it's just with me. So you might be.
It could be you. You could be out. Nicole might be able to tell us that. We're glad you all are here. All right, here we go.
Absolutely.
How to prepare yourself to prosper with these 4 success habits. Here we go. Number 1. All right. You need to have the habit, and you need to define for yourself. You got to have a clear understanding of what success means in your life. You as an individual. That's exactly right. Yeah. Because again, me and you standing here got a lot of the same talents, the same abilities. We were cut from the same mold. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that we do that are similar. But again, success to me and you, even being that close, is still a different thing.
Right.
Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
It's totally different for every single one of us. And a lot of times we want to, within ourselves, say that we're not prospering, we're not good enough, we can't do things, because we're always comparing ourselves to somebody else who, just be honest with you, they might just have a little bit more ability than you do.
Right.
And that's okay.
And again, that's what we said even about when we started this show, whenever that was, beginning of 2020, I guess. Yeah. Right? That
I don't have a clue.
It was the beginning of 2020, I believe.
I don't know. It was September 2019. Yes, trust me on this.
Okay, anyways.
I'm successful. I remember this kind of stuff.
Anyways, we said this show is going to be, because everybody that's watching this show, we've all got different. We've all got There's
No
some.
doubt.
There's some who's retired.
Yes.
There's some who's just now starting their first ever job this week.
Exactly.
So it's a bunch of people coming. So again, everybody's got different successes. You got to find out what is success to you. When
Exactly.
when you see what it means to you and realize it's okay for my success to be different than his success.
Exactly. But you know, having that clear understanding, because that's something you got to keep in front of you all the time, because we do live in right now, as we've said this before on this show, we live in the social media era where everybody's wanting to post about everything.
Right.
Okay? They get a new cat, they want to post it. They get a new car, they post it. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying those kind of things, but a lot of times we look out at it.
Pressures.
And we don't say, well, I ain't driving a new car. I ain't got a new diamond ring on my finger. I don't have these new shoes and the latest watches and techs and all that kind of stuff. I don't work at that job. My job pays me this, their job pays them that. Look, you're comparing yourself to somebody else's success. So we've got to have a clear understanding of what does it mean to me? What does that look like to me? And knowing that and fully clarifying what it is to us, that's vital so that we can understand we're prospering. Because we've said this many times now, we're 62 times in to doing Wake Up Wild on Monday mornings. We're looking at it and saying, we're not going to wake up today and be at the top of the mountain. We're not going to reach the pinnacle, the peak of the summit. It's not going to happen in one day. It's going to be small steps. Sometimes we may have to crawl. Sometimes we may have to walk. Sometimes we may have the strength and the ability to run.
Yeah.
But what we've got to understand is success and prospering, it's different for us all. Yeah. And as long as, I firmly believe what I'm about to say, as long as we are continuing to move toward the goal, we are continuing on our journey toward where it is that we want to go, prospering in our life, greatness in our life, having these habits, we are prospering.
Yes.
As long as we do not sit down and quit and start having our little, pity party kind of thing because we don't have what someone else has, you are prospering in your life.
Right.
You got to look at it and say, man, there's just so much. I could go off on a tangent on this right here, because you look at it and you say, there are people right now, I guarantee you this right here, the person that's at the lowest of lows right now watching us, all right, versus the person at the highest of highs that you're stressed out of your mind, and prosperity and prospering and greatness looks different. There are people right now in this world living right now that would die for the conditions that we are living in.
No doubt.
And we're looking at it and saying, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, you are. It's a mindset for yourself to say, I got to have a clear understanding of what success looks like in my life, for me, for my family, for my people. What do you got to say about that?
I agree. Sabrina said I looked like a lost puppy there a minute ago, and I didn't have
man.
nothing.
I tell you,
I
you
didn't
had
have
to be
nothing going
talking
on.
to us.
Yeah.
You had to be talking to us. So again, we got to understand and we got to define what success means to us. We're talking about today, episode number 62. Prepare yourself. How to prepare yourself to prosper with 4 success habits. The first habit is you got to have a clear understanding of what success looks like in your life. Give them number 2.
Number 2, and you started to go down this road here.
I almost did. That's why I quit. That's why I quit.
Yeah. But you need to treat your success as a journey. So again, everybody has heard the old saying that it just don't happen overnight. Okay, so and that's true. Very seldom are you going to go from you was not having no success to tomorrow. We all wake up today, and we're all of our dreams, goals, and aspirations has come to head today.
True.
Most of the time that don't happen.
No.
Okay. Most of the time it don't. So you got to me. You even got to understand that it's not going to be an overnight thing. You're going to have to put it. You're going to have to put the work in. You're going to have. But the thing I think about this, and it might even say this, is I think you need to enjoy the process, the journey,
you have to.
as you go through it. You have to recognize that I'm on this journey. And you know what? I have made it from point A to point B. Now, I'm not at my end destination yet. I've not made it there yet. But recognize that I have made it. I have made it so far onto this trip. It's a journey. It's not going to be something that, again, is going to happen overnight. It's not going to be something that a lot of times that's easy, but it's a journey. So recognize that you're going on that journey, and then again, enjoy the process along the way. Take time to self-recognize that you are making this journey. It's good when you can sit back and look and say, last year I was here. Man, look where I've made it to now.
Exactly
or last
right,
week
man.
I was here.
With you on
but
that.
look where I'm at now. So that's good for yourself, for your psyche, that you can kind of take back and look at that.
I think when you think the journey's over,
It's over.
You're sliding back.
It's over.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I think when you think that I've arrived, I have got to the pinnacle of success. I've scaled the summit. I've got to where that it is that I need to go. I think that's when, again, you start sliding backward in your life.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many times have we got to places? Okay. I can't tell you the times, man. I've done this in a lot of different areas in my life, and I guarantee you have too. And I bet a lot of you all watching have done the same thing. We started out wanting to achieve something. All right. We started out on a journey. We started out doing our thing. We started out trying to be what we was wanting to be. All right. And maybe we got to the point that we was like, I got it. I've made it. I achieved it.
Yeah.
Only to find ourselves either sliding backwards, relapsing, going back, all that.
Right.
How many times have you lost 10 pounds, been tickled to death about it, and said, boy, I'm going to go out and eat me a hot fudge sundae today because I've made it.
Yeah.
And then there we go. We're going back the wrong way.
Exactly.
We got to treat success as a journey. It's something that we continue to go on and to build upon every day of our life. I believe every day we have an opportunity to be better.
We do.
Every day of our life, I believe we
do.
have an opportunity to be better. We're none perfect. We're not all going to be able to, again, achieve and be everything that we want to be. I think we're constantly working. And the journey should be something that I think we really do enjoy.
Right.
It's something that we enjoy. It's something that we do. So again, number 2, treat your success as a journey. Episode number 62 of Wake Up Wild, presented by your friends at
Realty Group.
February the 15th. We are talking today about how to prepare yourself to prosper with these 4 success habits that were given to you today. Is anybody saying anything to us this morning? Somebody talk to us, man. Let us know that
Mom
you're
just
here.
says, hopefully, I think. Is the last comment since Sabrina, Mom?
He's all kinds. We're just losing. It's
Well,
I can't do it. I can't do
Hello,
it.
Cassidy.
Cassidy's in the house. We're glad she's
You know,
here.
you was working when you was home.
Yeah, I'm just going to take it, put them back out. See, I do all kinds of stuff like this.
Michelle
Michelle
Spriggs, good
Spriggs
morning.
in the
Cousin
house.
Michelle up there in Toledo.
Yes.
I bet they've got some
So
snow
if you
today.
stop getting them, man, see, just get yourself out there and see what happens.
Don't work
I don't
either.
have a clue. I don't
Don't
know
work
what's going on.
either.
Here we go. Here's number 3. But we're successful.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're on our
Yes.
journey. That's what I'm saying. So here's the thing. Here's number 3. I'm going to tie this right in with that phone messing up, okay? Here's number 3. What we're talking about today, how to prepare yourself to prosper with these 4 success habits. Here's number 3. We got to walk at our own pace.
Yeah.
I love this
Now
one.
listen, you heard the first word I think is
Go with it, man.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna let you
no,
take it.
but
I like to put you
No,
on the spot.
I mean,
Let's switch it up here.
I don't even know because I don't look at your part of what you're
I don't look at nothing.
But when
that
you said walk at your own pace, that's
Yes.
to me what I heard is a lot of times people try to jump in gung ho.
I love this. See,
They try to jump in gung ho.
I can tell you're my brother because that's what I was going to say.
Today's the day, and they try to go at it wide open, and they've wore themselves out by the end of the day today, and that journey is now over.
It's over.
Because they have killed themselves, and they've tried to jump in. So if that's what you're going to say.
Well, this is what
I'm going to take your number 3, you take mine.
I'll go with this right here, okay? I go ahead, but I'm going to comment on this one here too. But I look at it and say, I've went walking with a whole lot of different people. All right? I'm talking about just going for a walk.
Some people walk faster.
I cannot, my daughter, Angela, I made her go for a walk, and I got short little legs.
Right.
She got long legs. That kid can walk 10 times faster than I can, and she's walking just a normal pace. She ain't even trying to walk fast.
Right.
My point is exactly what you're saying. We all can go at a different pace.
Yes.
All right? We don't have to start looking and diving into those kind of things and saying, well, Angela, my 14-year-old daughter is out walking me. She's doing better. She's taking longer strides. That's okay. Let her take her strides. She's on her journey. She's prospering. She's chasing success, greatness for herself. It's people like that in our own life. It's in our workplaces. It's in our families. Those kind of things. look, you can look around, okay? You can look around and that can help you look for your dreams and your goals and your aspirations. You want to get up every day of your life and you want to strive. You want to try to be better than you were yesterday. It's okay to want to better your family. It's okay to want to have bigger houses and cars and more money in your bank account. Don't let nobody tell you that that's a bad thing for you to do, okay? You got to prioritize those things and put them all in the right place, and it's okay, all right? But you got to look at it and say, look, it's okay for us all to walk and go with this at a different pace. Yeah. It's not meant. If success and prosperity and greatness was a defined plan that I could look at it and say, here, dude, you take this plan and you work it exactly how I worked it and it'll work for you, you know what, we'd all be successful, because there'd be some dude sitting somewhere that got this plan wrote out just exactly. You do this. And we'd all take it and pay whatever we had to pay for it to be able to get it and walk at it. But you know what it is? Success is so different. Prosperity looks different for us all because it is different. Right. And we got to understand that. Just because we're at one place and somebody else is way above us, I really feel that a lot of us are just scraping. We're just really looking out and we're just scraping how good it could be. You know what I'm saying? How much we really could prosper. We got a little glance of it. Because yet in our own mind, we're looking at it and saying, look, do I really have a clear understanding of what it is? Am I really treating it as a journey? Am I really walking at my own pace? Or am I trying to do this how somebody else wants me to do it? You're in control. Right. You take the pen, you write the story, you tell when you turn a page, it's your pace. You write your journey, you write your story every day of your life. If there's anybody, again, that's going to be in control of this, I'm going to walk at my pace. Yeah. If you want to outwalk me, you run, you go, you do whatever. Some can run, some can walk. I might have to be the dude that crawls. But I'm going to keep moving. Well, you're going to keep moving.
Again, I go back to my number 2. It's a journey. It's a journey. Now, again, it's not that this is something that you're going to do today. It's going to be a process. So again, maybe you're one of these triathlon people, and you can, in theory, you can run this thing out.
Sure.
Most of us can't. We're going to have to walk through this daily life each and every day. Because again, a lot of times people just jump in. They want to go gung ho. They want to run. They're done on day one. It's a journey. Just like I said, number 2, it's a journey. Take your time. Walk through at your own pace. And again, don't try to conquer the world in one day.
I'm with you on this, and we got to be all right with doing that. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand, and we got to be all right that it's okay to do it your way. I mean, it really is. It's okay to do it your way. We a lot of times. We try to go by success in a box. Right. We try to go by success in a book or something else. Look, you're going to have to walk. You're going to have to do this at your own pace.
Success is going to be different for each and every one of us.
There's no doubt. There is no doubt 100% about that.
So my last one here, number 4, is we're going to talk about, okay, I like this little theory we're on here. We're on a journey. We're walking at our own pace. But what we need to realize, my number 4, is we need to realize that there's going to be roadblocks, setbacks, but we need to be able to use those things for leverage. Okay, so we need to be able to use those things because again, in the fake world, I guess so to say, everything's perfect, everything's hunky dory all the time. Yeah. We need to realize it's not that way in the real world. Okay,
I think a lot of us have that.
We like to talk real world stuff.
I'm with you.
So we know it's not that way. We're going to have obstacles come up. We're going to have setbacks, but we need to be able to use those things either as, for the first thing that pops in my mind is we need to be able to use those for future things, okay? That we know that, okay, something come up before. We was able to overcome that, okay? That we need to, because a lot of times people, it comes up to people that they've got this roadblock, obstacle, whatever, and now we're just ready to shut her down because oh goodness, this come up out of nowhere.
I'm with you.
So they're a good thing because you can. They're just like in life when the road's blocked, they always make a detour. You don't have to go down there and sit until they open that road back up in 2 weeks.
They
give you a detour. So it's okay to understand just like in our whatever, what world am I trying to talk about right now?
I don't know. I ain't paying attention to it.
You know what I mean?
I'm reading these comments. I got the comments loaded on here.
Okay. Anyways, so whatever this fake world I'm talking about is, there's a word for it.
Go for it, man. Somebody help us out. I ain't been paying attention.
Anyways, that's what we're trying to do. We understand there's obstacles, roadblocks will come up. We can make it around and be able to look back and say we overcome this, we overcome that. That's end up. Go ahead.
I can honestly say, and I think a lot of people would when we really want to be honest about it. It's what I was thinking about. Okay, I didn't mean to say I wasn't paying attention to you.
Okay,
like, I ain't trying to hurt your feelings.
Okay,
but what I'm saying is, I think a lot of us can look back and say that obstacles and challenges that we have faced in our life, we've probably, if we wanted to, we've probably learned some of the biggest lessons through those challenges and obstacles that we've ever learned out of anything. Through if you would have it, through setbacks, through losing, through a lot of those things has taught a lot of us that it's okay to get knocked down, but we've learned to pick ourselves back up off the canvas. We've learned that those obstacles is just something that's in the way. It's just something that is right there in front of us. Yep, we might have to go around it. We might have to go over it. We may find a way to get through it. We will find a way to get through it. If we're actually trying to keep these habits in front of us, we won't let that stop us. But we're fooling ourselves if we also look at it and say that there won't be no obstacles. If it was easy, everybody would do it, okay? If it was something that everybody could do, we'd all just say, hey man, this is it. I've made it to the summit. You know what I mean? But success and prosperity and greatness, although it looks different to all of us, it's still something that we're probably all going to have to constantly and consistently work at it. Do not let anything stop you from
Cassidy
that.
says there's no exact formula.
I'm with you on this.
That's true.
I'm with you 100%. You look at it and you say, use those. Use those obstacles, kind of like just what you said. Look, man, I've tried to do these things before, and when I tried to do it before, I got knocked down. I failed, okay? And there's two things you're going to learn from that knockdown obstacle in your life. You're going to learn what either the consequences of because you let that obstacle make you quit.
It stopped you.
It stopped you. So you learn from that. You say, man, here's what it is. The obstacle was there, but it stopped me. Look where I am. I guarantee you're back. I guarantee you slid back down the hill. Right. Or you can look at it and say, you know what? When I started this journey, there was people all around me said, you're trying to do what? Yeah. You're wanting to be what? You're going to do this? There's no way you can do that. And you said, you know what, that obstacle? I'm going to kick you right in the face because I ain't going to listen to those negative Nancy's and Neds that talking in my head. Yeah. I'm not going to listen to those obstacles. And yes, it's going to be hard. I fully understand I'm going to have to be invested in it, but I'm not going to let that obstacle stop me. And then you looked at that obstacle and you said, not today. Yeah. I ain't listening to it. Right. I'm not doing it. And you overcome that obstacle. So when the next obstacle comes, you can look back. You're using it as leverage. You can look back at that obstacle and say, I've done kicked one in the mouth, and I've done come too far. I ain't stopping now. I'm kicking the other one in the mouth, and I'm moving on.
Because, and we've always said, even those people that we may look at and say they are at the top, man, they've reached that pinnacle. You know what? They've got problems. They've got obstacles.
I'm with
roadblocks that come up every day. I don't know that it's ever something that you're going to get away from completely to where you don't have something come up every single day that you've got to overcome. So you might as well understand even from when you think you're at the top to when you're just starting out on day one and you're getting bombarded with the haters and the obstacles and stuff like that. You might as well realize I need to get used to this.
Sure.
Because this is going to be, it's a journey, man. We're going back to that.
It is, man.
And you got to be able to look back, and because it's going to feel really good when whatever it is you're trying to obtain, that when you look back and you can look back in 2 months and say, man, I remember when people said I couldn't even start in this.
Yes.
And here I am 2 months into the process, and I'm still hanging on. So,
yes.
Use those things, man, as motivation to yourself.
Because you overcome those obstacles, you've got 2 months. Wait till you get to 12 months. Right. Wait till you get to 24 months. Yeah. It's going to be one of them things you get to sit back and say, hey, watch me go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Watch me go because I'm going to do that. And you've used those obstacles in your life, those challenges, you've used those things.
Yeah.
And it's been something that's been good for you. And we ain't worried about nobody else right here. And I don't mean that to be conceited or say,
I'm just saying because people look to
you.
people.
Yes.
People look to people, and that's where they're trying to go. And they look at them and they think they have nothing to deal with. They don't deal with nothing of what I'm trying to get to. You got to realize they did too.
That's exactly right.
They went through this same journey that you're going through, and you should be able to look at them and say, if they got through that, I can go through that too. There's a good chance they face the same obstacles. And again, a lot of people think that once they're there, they're there, man. Yeah. They have nothing to do. You got to maintain that. You ain't just going to stay there. You're going to slide back off the hill if you don't do nothing. So you got to deal with that's all the time. So again, keep that as that's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
It's good. A lot of times people just strive to be so perfect that they don't want if any little thing comes up, they're ready to throw in a towel because this probably shouldn't have happened because I'm striving to be perfection. It's going to happen. We're human. We're going to have obstacles and stuff come up in the way.
You look at it and you say we're not really wired to be perfect.
We're not.
Or we'd be what you call a robot.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we all got our little nicks. We all got a little, things that make us unique and make us ourselves. And there's a lot of faults to a lot of us. Whether you want to admit that or not, we all got a lot of faults, okay? Yeah. Don't worry about those challenges and those obstacles that are in there that's not making it right for you. Kick them out of the way and keep on pushing on, all right? Here's what we've been talking about today. How to prepare yourself to prosper with 4 success habits, putting them in your life, all right? Look, every one of us can prosper. Every one of us can be successful. Every single person has greatness locked inside of them. A lot of times all we got to do is find those keys that unlock the potential that exists in every single one of us. And these 4 success habits, if we can unlock these and we can put these in order, looking at them from 1 to 4, having a clear understanding of what success is to you, not to me. It ain't my definition for you and yours for me. It's what does it look like for you. Number 2, treat success as a journey. Number 3 is walk at your own pace. Do it your way. All right. At the end of the day, sing the song for me, man.
I don't know.
I did it my way.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did it my way. Number 4 is use your obstacles and challenges as leverage. Use that as leverage to propel you higher, to push you further than you ever have before, because every single one of us today, we can prepare ourselves to prosper by putting these habits in play in our life. What do we got to say as we're going?
That was just like when you said that I had like 42 different songs that popped in my mind.
I didn't know what you was going to sing.
My way. So you don't, you never can tell. There's a lot of songs.
I got you, man. I did it my way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's Elvis sang it. Say. Elvis. He's singing. I might sing it tomorrow for you. But not today. We appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully we've gave you some good information today about how to prepare yourself to prosper by putting these 4 success habits in place in your life. Guaranteed. If you put these in play, you'll see yourself start going on the direction and in the direction.
If you're just starting your journey today, or if you're on your journey now, hang in there, man.
That's right.
Hang in there.
Keep going.
Yeah. Put your head down. Put your head down. Again, enjoy the process. Learn from the obstacles. There's going to be obstacles. If you didn't know this, there's going to be obstacles that pop up today. Enjoy that process. One of these days you're going to sit back and look, and you're going to be tickled to be able to see, man, that's where I was at. Whatever today is, February the 15th, 2021, I was here on that day and I overcame that.
That's
going to be a good thing to be able to look back on.
No doubt about it. This concludes episode number 62 of Wake Up Wild, presented by your friends at
Elite Realty Group.
You guys have a great, wonderful Monday. Go out this week preparing yourself to prosper in everything that you do. Put these habits in play and you will be 100% unstoppable on your journey to greatness. You guys be safe, be blessed, over and out. We will see you on another one. Do you need some motivation in your life? How about a little bit of inspiration to get you there? Are you chasing dreams, goals, and aspirations to finally achieve greatness in everything that you do? If so, it is time for you, my friend, to wake up wild.